Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we've got another Battle Spot 3v3 video. This time we are using Choice Specs Baxcalibur. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright then, this person's actually got a very similar team to us. We are both backs on our bullshit, so I doubt the Baxcalibur is the same set. I'm going to be completely honest, I think it might be slightly different. I think we'll probably see a Glamora lead, and I would lead Quackreval, but you know, I don't really want to do that. I don't have a great actual lead against Glamora. That kind of sucks. I guess I just go Goldengo. I don't remember what Terra type I was on Goldengo. I think I'm Steel. Honestly, I can't actually remember what I put on it. But other than that, there's what, like Baxcalibur might get power gemmed. I don't know what the standard sets run. It could be, I guess, Sash lead Meowscarada as well. So would Baxcalibur actually be a bad lead? Probably not. I mean, it's not ideal into this matchup with Goldengo, but it is the one we're featuring here, so we got to use it. I mean, Quackreval looks really good, so I will bring Quackreval. I'll bring Baxcalibur, and I could bring Iron Valiant. I might Terra Iron Valiant in this game actually. So it does look pretty good, so I'll go with that. We are like fully Spadef on our Iron Valiant. I don't know if it actually lives a Flutter Mane Moonblast. I doubt it does without terrestrializing, so I think we probably are going to have to Terra into Water type to be able to live, but we'll see. I'm expecting a Glamora here, and if that's the case, I'm just going to Wave Crash it. I know it's going to set up the spot. Never mind. This is why you don't expect things in this game. You just kind of get on with it. Okay, so U-turn is unbelievably free. I should be quicker than you. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be. And we'll bring you down to no sash because you are not sashed. So whatever Meowscarada was going to do, it's not going to do anymore. The Moxie is going to be big. It's going to really help us out here. Imagine if Boost stayed whilst, like, when you switched out. That would be incredibly broken. And I'm going to go Valiant. I kind of hope that they did bring the Flutter Mane so I can just Terra Water and click Liquidation on it. Because I'm sure that will kill even though we have like no attack investment whatsoever. Something is a Cloud Watcher. It is a Flutter Mane. I mean, we just kind of always kill this thing with Quackreval if we need to, but yeah, I'm going to Terra Water and just click Liquidation. We're doing this for science because I don't actually know whether or not I live this. I assume I do because I'm Assault Vest. We should live it fairly comfortably, but I don't know if we kill in return. If they Terra Fire, that'd be hilarious. No, they just Moonblast. Yeah, we do live this. Special attack drop, devastating. Does Liquidation kill? Oh, it does nothing. I should probably put Shadow Sneak on this, shouldn't I? I guess the downside now is that if she is Scarfed, then we do just lose. Should probably have thought about that. But you know what? We did a bit of testing in this first game. It turns out that Iron Valiant does not do enough damage. I should probably change up the set so it's Adamant. And I will go Quackreval again and really hope that he's not Scarfed. I mean, we're going to see. We're going to click Wave Crash. Are you Scarfed? You're not Scarfed. Okay. So you've probably seen enough of this duck, honestly, recently, because there'll be another video today in UPA where I'm sure the duck is going to be the thumbnail, and it was the thumbnail like 2 days ago. So yeah, Quackreval is a bit quacked, but you know, it is. What can I say? Those hot dog toes, they do be doing some damage. And I mean, +1 Wave Crash kills this, right? Like, there's no way it lives. Yeah. So Quackreval apparently is just better. Baxcalibur didn't even hit the field. Good start to showcasing it. Great job, Jack. You've done absolutely fantastically. But still, win to win. We take those. So yeah, as it turns out, this team does in fact just lose to Flutter Mane. If it's Scarf Flutter Mane, yeah, it just loses to it. What has he got? Nothing for a Bomber Snow. And that might sound ironic, but it's actually not this time. He's also got, like, nothing for Quaquaval outside of the Azumarill. And we do have the Freeze Dry on Baxcalibur. And if they don't bring Blissey, Freeze Dry can certainly do something. So yeah, I'll bring the Quack in the back. Set up the light screen, and by light screen, I mean Aurora Veil with a Bomber Snow, and then just kind of hope for the best. Also, if I sound a little bit quieter or croaky, it's because I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit because my fiance is actually trying to get some sleep right now, and though I'm playing in the middle of the day, what's the sleep schedule, am I right? Clodsire lead. This is actually ideal, as we're on the beach. We're gonna play some Mons, and then we're gonna have a dip in the sea. We're gonna have some ice cream. We're gonna build some sandcastles. We're gonna build some palisands. And they probably just want to gunk shot me. I'm sure they probably do. Or they set up the T-spikes. Like, T-spikes would be annoying. Stealth Rock, that's also a little bit annoying. And now I could click Blizzard here. However, the feature mon is Baxcalibur. So I'm going to just double out into Baxcalibur. And I'm going to Terra Ice. Should I Terra Ice this early? Ah, fuck it. I've got 2 Terra Ice mons. I might as well do it. And I swear if they switch out into something that checks this, I will be very annoyed. Do take a hefty chip on that from those rocks. Yawn, really? Really? That's so boring. But I do have the Ice Body firstly, but I also do have the Sleep Talk. So if I get put to sleep, it's really not the end of the world. I'm going to click Freeze Dry on the off chance that the Azumarill is in the back. I say on the off chance, it's actually got a pretty good matchup against me, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is at all. They are going to withdraw. Please show me the Azumarill. That doesn't look like Azumarill. No, it's Garganical. Shit. Respectable damage, though. Very respectable damage. I have almost no doubt that they're going to click Salt Cure here. But we are going to go and take a snooze real quick. So, did anyone play the game before they animated the sleeping? Where all the Pokemon, when they were asleep, they still had their eyes open. I think that may have just been, like, the first initial patch. Maybe even before the game came out, but yeah, there's a Soul Cure. And I can just Leaf Storm. Honestly, it's very, very free. Imagine critting. Who does that? That did nothing still. That's just that a Bomber Snow is a thick lad. He do be a chunky boy, and he doesn't take any damage from anything anymore. However, the rocks and Soul Cure, it do be hurting a little bit. I'm just going to go for a Leaf Storm. Honestly, I'm not that worried if he switches, but this will kill you. This is an Bomber Snow we're talking about. That's a crit. Crit didn't matter. The crit just made sure that you definitely died. But Garganical going down? Kinda nice, not gonna lie, it's kinda nice. We do be bathing in some salt. We are by the sea, so it does make sense. And also, I feel like just having an Bomber Snow out by the sea is probably not good for it. I guess if Clodsire comes back in, that's not Clodsire. I was about to say, if Clodsire comes back in, then we're in a pretty good spot. But we'll go out to Quaquaval because we want to do the damage to this thing, and if he goes for Final Gambit, he goes Final Gambit. I don't know why he would, but Quack is going to take a close combat from this better than anyone else, so Drain Punch is even better. We're going to take 0 damage from that. Now, are you going to be the Water Absorb on Clodsire? And if you are, why does that just give me a free switch back into Baxcalibur? They are going to Terrastalize. Interesting. I could have terrored myself. Terror fighting. I don't think that's going to matter. We are going to take a lot in recoil though. Like a shit ton in recoil. Wave Crash almost kills. That was a crit. We do be critting out here though. Bulk ups, that was not the play. That sure was one of the plays of all time. We're just going to click Wave Crash again. And then I think that if we go down to the Clodsire, if it is Water Absorb, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Sleep Talk button on Baxcalibur because it's funny. And that's because it only had like stab moves in terms of coverage on the special side. So it's like, ah, fuck it, we run Sleep Talk in case we get put to sleep. And hey look, we got put to sleep, but we may not click the button. There is a temptation for me to just, for no real reason, go back out into Baxcalibur, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just in case this is Water Absorb, I guess. They go for an Earthquake. How much am I going to do? Not a great deal. We will Terror. Fuck it, we'll Terror and Sleep Talk. I mean, I could have waited and just terrored my Crocodile, but I mean, I just click Ice Spinner. As long as we get an attack, which we obviously should do because we have only attacks, then we should be fine. Get a Freeze Dry, that's acceptable. Would preferred Ice Beam. Freeze Dry is also still going to do something. That does, you know what? That is very respectable. Hopefully we don't wake up on this turn. That would be incredibly unfortunate. The one time that you don't want to wake up. Yeah, you love to see it. You really do. So, can we get an Ice Beam? Can we roll Ice Beam this time? Please and thank you. Ask and you shall receive. There you go. Choice Specs Terra Ice Baxcalibur. Turns out it does actually do some work. With the Sleep Talk. Sleep Talk was good tech. You love to see it when the plan comes together. Call me the person from 80. Is that even? I don't even know. I shouldn't make topical references, especially when they're from the 90s when I was born. So I have no idea what I'm talking about at this point. Let's get another battle. Now we have been climbing. We do be in Great Ball tier rank 8. We're actually getting close to probably facing people that know what they're doing, and a lot of these meme sets aren't gonna really pan out too well, so I might have to bring some like actual sets alongside the feature mon. It does, however, look like Baxcalibur goes a little bit wild here, so I am going to bring Baxcalibur. I need something to try and check King Gambit. Do I bring both my fighting types? We've actually learned from experience that it's not ideal to do so. But I do need to bring Quacklevolt, I think, regardless, just because, firstly, Ice Spinner is pretty free against his dragons. And also, if he terrestrializes normal on the Dragonite, then I'm going to need to outspeed and kill that thing. Now, we've not used Goldengo or Skeledirge yet. So, yeah, let's bring Goldengo. Why not? There's a Garganical, we've got the Covert Cloak. We can put on a hoodie and be completely immune to its Soul Cure, so yeah, why not bring it? Yeah, have we faced this person before with the sleeping shiny Charizard? I'm pretty sure we have. I couldn't remember when, or who, or how, or why. Do you think that a Specs Terra Ice Beam will actually kill this thing? Because I'm willing to give it a go. Yeah, fuck it, let's give it a go, and hopefully we don't die first. What would be better here as well as Terra Steel, but you know, we want to get that boosted Ice Beam to actually be able to do some damage. Because base 75 special attack, it ain't it. Dazzling Gleam, you're in the VGC section, sir. You're wrong section entirely. Moonblast would have actually been good for you. Oh, that is some damage. Can we get the freeze? We can't get the freeze. A little bit unfortunate. Shadow Ball probably knocks me out. But if he's Scarf, it definitely doesn't. Can you switch? Actually, yeah, switching wouldn't be too bad. Mystical Fire. Unfortunate. But we know he's not Scarf now, so we can pretty freely go into Quaquaval and just start clicking some buttons. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get a Moxie, and was there a Water type on his team? I don't remember. But there's definitely a chance that this just kind of wins. And also they want to click Dazzling Gleam. They're going to fuck around and find out. But they're going to fuck around and fucking die, honestly. Wave Crash. This is actually a really good Quaquaval set. I was like, you know what seems fun? Scarf, Moxie, Wave Crash. That seems like a really, really powerful set. And it turns out, actually, it is a little bit strong. And Baxcalibur, it did its best. It really did. Maybe I should have switched out expecting the Mystical Fire, but in comes this. You know what? We ball. we Wave Crash again. It just doesn't live. It just straight up dies. We're going to take a shit ton of recoil on this. You know what? That's actually not as much as I thought it was going to be. If anything, this is just showcasing how good Quaquaval actually is, and how much it just wins games, because these have been incredibly quick. Is it Garganical? Is Garganical your last mom? No, it's Dragonite. Do I think they're going to Terra Normal? I'm going to just click Wave Crash again. Please Terra. They're like Terra Fire or Terra Ground. That would be hilarious. Nah, they're just Terra Normal. Does Extreme Speed knock me out? It might knock me out. This is Terra Normal. If it's banded, it definitely does. If it's banded though, Goldengo. I couldn't tell you if that's banded or not. I'm going to be completely honest. Goldengo can come in. I think I have to Nasty Plot. Here. We'll probably lose this one. If I had to take a guess here, I think we lose this one. We are quicker. I don't remember if I'm fast on this Goldengo. They click Outrage. Does that 2 KO me? No, not even close. So I will just make it rain. We're gonna be throwing these Poké-Dollars. Well, that did so much damage. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, should I? Really, the +2. I mean, if it's multi-scale, I mean that had to be multi-scale, right? And Make It Rain will be able to clean this up. Don't know why they clicked Outrage. Maybe they were just, what, Dragon Dance, Roost, Outrage, Extreme Speed? That'd been a weird set. But then we see much, much weirder on this ladder. We've seen a Magnemite on this ladder, so you know what? That actually is pretty standard. Okay, so last battle. Honestly, I'm tempted to not bring Quaquaval, but that risks us actually losing, because Quaquaval apparently is just some kind of god mon in this format. They also have a Moxie Water type that I'm pretty scared of. Do I want to just bring Quaquaval? Of course I do. This duck just goes mental against everything. I might bring Skeledirge. I don't have good Terra types. This is the main issue I've got, is that I didn't put Shadow Sneak on Valiant. So though I'm able to do a good amount of damage with Liquidation, I'm not able to actually knock out the Fluttermane. So it puts me in a position where I have to bring like everything that possibly can take a hit. So we'll go with Baxcalibur. We'll go with, I mean, I could bring Skeledirge because we haven't brought it at all during this live. So, but this is a terrible, yeah, it's a terrible matchup. I tried to convince myself for a second there that it wasn't awful, but it's just awful. And I think we'll just go Valiant as the last one. Do I want to bring you, or do I want to bring a Bomber Snow? I'll bring a Bomber Snow instead. Just because it's actually pretty good here. Actually very good here. Outside of Scarlet, it's just very good here. I'm really hoping that we don't see Fluttermane, but we're going to see Fluttermane. It's just how it's going to be. And if it Moonblasts... actually, no. This is... possibly okay. I'm scared. Mum, come pick me up. Attack was heightened. Do we die to acrobatics? We probably die to acrobatics, right? Do I even need to Terror? I think I will Terror, just in case they click, like, Outrage. Outrage probably kills me as well. But fuck it, we ball. I don't know how many more fuck it, we balls I got left. But apparently it is my favourite saying at the moment. So I'm going to assume I've got at least a week's worth left in me. They're actually going to withdraw. You know what? That worked out way better than it should have. We get to see Skeleturge. No, we see Gyarados. Oh man, if I click Freeze Dry, this thing would have just fallen over. I mean, it might still fall over, honestly. We are modest Choice Specs. Terra Ice, Ice Beam. There is a chance. Bro, Freeze Dry would have just absolutely decimated this entire line of Gyarados. That is very respectable damage. I don't think that's going to matter. Looking at that, yeah, that's not going to matter. I don't know if we're going to be quicker. I doubt it. Just because we aren't very fast on this. However, the fact that we've chipped this... I didn't bring the Quackravole, but you know what? I'm not actually that scared. They're going to Terra as well. What are you, Terra Steel? Terra Water? Terra Water, okay. I mean, sure. You don't know how to speed me either. How much is this going to do? Should be pretty respectable? It wasn't that respectable. Yeah, you try and T-Wave me. I'm just going to go out to a Bomber Snow and I'm going to click Aurora Veil in front of this thing. And then I'm going to kill it. I'm just straight up going to murder it. Don't know why they clicked T-Wave. I think fairly clearly I wasn't very quick. What have they got in the back that they want that T-Wave? I have got questions and I don't think that I'm going to get answers. But yeah, they're going to T-Wave again. Hopefully this doesn't stop me from setting up the Aurora Veil. Yo, if they have Bounce, that would be some heat tech. But if they got Bounce, why have they got Thunder Wave? Because you might as well just try and bank on the Bounce Paras. There is no good switch-ins to a Bomber Snow. Just period. There's just not. This Mon is an absolute demon. And anyone who has followed me for a long time knows just how powerful a Bomber Snow is. But they're actually going to switch, and yeah, we're going to see Royal Moon come back in. Corviknight. I mean, you can defog, and I am going to get parried. But, like, you can't do anything to me? Possibly? I hope. High in defense, that's fine. I don't plan on using physical moves against you. There we go, we're going to set now. How much do we think a Blizzard is going to do here? I want to say it's doing at least half. I mean, he's just iron defensing to get the body press. If he's agility as well, then we just lose here. I'm pretty sure. But Blizzard did respectable damage. Getting a freeze, easy. We're just built different. Hopefully they stay frozen. That would be best case scenario, is they stay frozen. They got greedy. And because of that, they are now V-posing? U-posing? They're not T-posing. Answers in the comment section. Is it a U-pose or a V-pose there? I would say a V because core V-Knight. However, we're just going to get parried over and over and over, aren't we? We're just not going to be able to click a button. And even when we are, I'm pretty sure we're going to go ahead and miss. These have been some of the greatest turns in Pokemon history. We do actually that. Why does it unfall when it takes a hit? Surely it should just stay stationary. Well, we landed all our blizzards outside of the hail. Well, they lose now. Because I can just go out into whatever and come back in to a Bomber Snow. A Bomber Snow beats both of the last two mons, which is wild to say, but it does. We would need to not get parried. Yeah, we would need to not get parried. You really don't do anything for me now. So let's go ahead and switch you into what is probably a very likely acrobatics. If we see a random flamethrower, I'm all for it. Now you see, this would scare me if I wasn't so sure that a Bomber Snow lived. I think even Baxcalibur might live. Well, this lived. Why did this live? I have no bulk on the physical side. I did not expect that to live at all. That's wild. That's some insane shit. Oh, Aurora Veil. I'm an idiot. I'm okay. It's not that wild. I'm just dumb. That's how this is going. I'm just dumb. And I'm just gonna click Spirit Break or a click Knockoff. Nah, you don't have an item, so battle's cancelled. They rage quit. In all fairness, I don't think it mattered that much unless they were agility. If they were agility, then sure. But I can always just go into Baxcalibur and click the Specs Freeze Dry. By Freeze Dry I mean Ice Beam. And we would have cleaned that up. But we're going to head and end it here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. The support has been greatly appreciated. Like insane levels of support recently. And also, if you want to use this team, firstly, there's the code at the start of the video, but also I'll leave a paste down in the description. This team was, by the way, inspired by Q the Costa Rican, not intentionally, but he asked me, he was using Baxcalibur on his stream. Make sure to go check out Q, by the way. Link will be down in the description below, if I remember. And yeah, he was using Baxcalibur, having no success, and he was like, man, this mon sucks. I was like, you should just run special with Freeze Dry, and it kind of escalated to the point in which I am now bringing in Choice Specs Baxcalibur, and it actually put in some work, so you love to see that. Quackavole, if it's scarfed, by the way, is absolutely nuts. That's the main takeaway, I think, from this, is that Scarfed Quackavole is an insane set. Anyway, I've been rambling on, so I'll go ahead and get out. Anyway, I've been rambling on, so I'll go ahead and get out of here. So next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.